right! Oh, right. I usually do this here. Should I keep doing this here? I moved this. Ah! Help. I slid it off screen. Center. Ha! Yeah, well, you better have, because I haven't played in a million fucking years. It's been 6 years since I Kingdom in the Come. I don't even know where I am. You gave up? Why? I lost the momentum, sadly, from launch for being gone. Like, I'd be okay with focusing main story now. Just to kind of put it to rest. Not having access to schnapps? How? Do you not have schnapps? I have. Where are they? I have 2. My horse should have a few. He's got 28. In my chest, I have like 100. I don't know how far I am. We're infiltrating the city council. That's what. Yep. Yep. Don't remember these. You know what? I'm just gonna go there immediately. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna set ourselves up for a victory here. There's a wayfarer. Okay. Bye. I did minors, yes. Maybe I don't know which one you're talking about. I was figuring out like who was what's it called? Embezzling and stuff. Is that what you mean? Or do you mean the one where I have to steal a sword? No, this is a swordsman. I have talked to them. Oh wow, this game is so...
Is this your first time riding a horse, you
3D!
boy?
I'm so used to Stardew Valley now.
Hear tidings of what is happening in our city. Just as
Guys, check it
two
out!
royal brothers are fighting over this
A fountain! In the city? Where does the water come from? I feel like I need to go underground and go under the fountain, and then maybe Henry will know how it works, and then he'll stop asking. Might be worth a little detour. Are you him? I forgot who am I talking to? Mint Master Vavak. Of course.
Come and take a look.
I forgot how hot. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this absolute fucking specimen, bro. Look at this specimen, bro. He's so handsome.
Interesting.
He's so handsome. I'm gonna get a wash before I go in there. Interesting. I'm a bit lost on this story, I'm not gonna lie, but we're just gonna go and see where it takes us. No. See if I can fix that. Kingdom Come. Yeah, I see what you're meaning. Why is it that when I like leave my computer for a bit, the settings just go haywire? Like it's like they're like going crazy because I'm not watching or something. Why can't I see the black bar? Oh my fucking god. Fit to screen. This is giant black bars, no? This is the fit to screen option. Clearly. Okay, stretch to screen literally did no difference. Okay, so I have to fucking... Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. What the fuck is happening, brother? I'm gonna add it all over again because I don't what? I'm gonna delete that. Yeah. Why is it like this? Okay, say perfect. Now lock that in and don't touch it again. Can I go in here, please? Yes.
Today's a scorcher.
Hold your horses. What are you barging in here for?
Talk to this guy? Oh my god, wait, I know this guy.
Glad to see you again.
You have the gall to show me your face again?
Oh,
I'll call the guards.
I thought he was someone
Hold
else.
your horses. I'll come in peace.
Never mind.
Actually, I have a little offer for you.
You've come to blackmail me again?
Call it what you like. I need to get into the City Council Assembly. And I reckon you can help me.
The assembly? The one King Sigismund is supposed to attend in person?
Surely you wouldn't deny me a chance to meet the king.
Don't try that on me. This is connected with Ruthard, isn't it?
You can't
And
say
tell
that!
the truth.
Made myself laugh. Oh my god! No courtesy giggles? That's okay. Tough crowd. Tough crowd.
Well, I just want to climb the social ladder a bit. Nothing wrong with that, is there?
Thank you.
And could you not choose a different occasion for that?
Have you forgotten I have you over a barrel? If you want to keep your position
He said
and your head on your
Ruthard.
shoulders, you better shape up.
All right, all right.
And then I said,
Make
you
a
can't
deal.
say that.
If I get you into the
That was
council,
the joke. Get
you'll
it?
behave appropriately and you won't betray yourself or especially
It was
me.
pretty funny.
And that will be the end of our business together.
I'm the boss here.
I must have misheard you. Our business will be over when I say it is, not before. So pull your head out your ass and see to getting me into that assembly.
All right, Jesus. No need to lose your temper. You can get into the council assembly relatively easily. My cook's son will be serving there. He's roughly around your age. Maybe he can be persuaded to let you stand in for him.
I want to go in as a servant.
Not everyone would want to give up an opportunity to serve the King of Hungary.
Who's this boy?
Franta's his name. Franta Cooldown. He's an idler and a boozer, but he's proved his worth as a waiter. Which reminds me, you'll need
Cooldown?
his
That's a
letter
cool
of
fucking name.
permission to serve in the council. Otherwise, you won't be let inside.
Cool there. Beak.
What will I need to work as a waiter there?
Fast feet and good manners. And the livery of a royal waiter.
Excuse me?
Or do you think you can serve the king in a torn shirt and muddy hose?
Do
No. But I never heard about any livery before.
Our usual waiter
You
had a
blind?
brand new livery made specially for meeting the king. Don't even show up there without it.
Where can I find the cook's boy?
He's supposed to pick up his new clothes at the market today from Master Tailor Schneider.
The cock's
You'll
new
almost
clothes.
certainly run into him there. That is,
Excellent.
if he's up and about after his boozing bout. I swear that fellow
Yeah.
practically lives at that Tin Hen.
At the what?
That German alehouse, the Iron Eagle. That is Zum Eisernen Adler.
See, I don't think I am far in. That's what worries me a little bit.
What would work on him? How can I persuade him to give me his job?
Would you like me to give you a letter for him? I told you how to get to the assembly. Now do your part.
I'll be going then. See you at the council.
Just make sure we both come out of it alive.
Okay. Obtain the letter, obtain the clothes. We can do that. Do you think that I should perhaps focus on the main story? Oopsie. Because the main story probably has like a lot of content yet to give.
Easy, good horse.
Are you blind?
Just side quests you find interesting. That's all of them. That's the problem. I can't. I want to do it all, but Jesus Christ, this game. It's been a while. I would like to move on to other things. Okay, that's good. You skipped all the later ones? Yeah, probably you skipped them for a reason too. I'm just worried about how easy or hard it is to actually watch this game because gonna be very hard for me to retain viewers.
Vegetables.
That's not something I really want to focus on, but sometimes you have a choice. We are looking for your clothes and certificates. Okay. Tailor, perhaps? Yeah, that's the other problem, is that I started this a really long time ago. And I don't really know who's still here from that. A baker, a trader.
I went to see him, but he threw me out. And you're surprised?
Oh, no.
But it was just a simple misunderstanding. Bollocks of misunderstanding. You made a fool of yourself, more like. What am I supposed to do then? You should go and see the priest. Nobody else can help you. Oh, aye, the priest. How could I have forgotten about him? Maybe because I don't think he'll be able to solve my...
Hey-oh. Oh, Franta! Hey, man. Just the guy I was looking for.
You must be Franta Cooldown.
I am. And who might you be?
I'm Henry. I heard you're supposed to serve at the City Council Assembly.
I am. What's it to you?
Poor guy.
Supposing I took the job on for you. You can put your feet up, fill your belly, and I'll do all the work for you.
Look here. It's not like I'm all that keen on it, but it's well paid. Apart from that,
Oh,
a
I
bit
can
of
just
a
pay
pain
him
in
off?
the arse.
I'll
Them
pay you off.
councillors stuffing their faces and guzzling wine, while I run around like a bugger with pictures so they don't run dry. Why would you want to stick your nose in there?
Don't worry about it.
I want to see the king in the flesh.
Why's that?
I heard a lot about him. How he won lots of battles, how he's courageous.
Okay.
Just
And as bad-tempered as
I
the
want
devil.
to play
He's
it.
got the councillors shitting
But
themselves.
it's stressing me out a
fearing
little
what's
bit.
coming at this assembly. The more I think about it,
That
the
boy.
happier I am about not having to be there. To begin with, you'll need confirmation that you've worked as a waiter at the council and you're capable of serving even His Majesty. Look here. Do you have any idea what's expected of you? Can you tell different wines apart and that?
Yes, actually, I read a fucking book about it.
of course. Who do you take me for?
All right. No need to get upset. Show the confirmation to the head butler. Tell him I sent you and think up some good excuse. Clear?
That makes sense.
And you'll need a waiter's livery. I had a brand new one made.
What is that?
Here it is. I look like a prick in it. Hopefully it'll sit better on you. The
Thank
main
you.
thing is, don't lose it before the assembly.
was easy.
Or get it covered in shit.
Thanks. I won't disgrace you. I promise.
You better not. Take
Okay.
care for now.
That was very easy.
Fine wares here. Quality
Great.
merchandise.
And then the paper. Uh-oh. What's going on here then? Hi, George. My bard friends!
George, is that you?
From the
Henry,
first map!
Don't even look at me.
What's going on?
What exactly happened to you?
It's your fault. Why the fuck didn't you tell us the loot was stolen?
You didn't ask.
You arsehole. Your mother was a toothless cow who suckled you on pus and piss.
Do your shopping here and you're in the clear.
What if I released you? Can you make a run for it?
My legs are stiff as wood, but I won't let you down. I will not give you up.
Just get rickrolled.
You see him,
What
everybody?
the fuck?
It was him. He's the one who stole the loot.
Wait, what? Nobody cares.
Greetings to you.
Greetings. What's up, Michael?
Michael? What are you doing here?
È un'ingiustizia. You're the one who should
He
be locked
rickrolled
up.
me. I'm
How
sorry.
did you end up here?
It's your fault. Some merchant saw our loot and started yelling that we stole it. I tried to calm him, but he took the pearls I was
George
regaling him with and
Michael.
dashed them to pieces. So George punched him in the face.
Could be. Why does everyone hate you? Only these two guys do. Everyone else loves me,
Maybe
man.
I can
Promise.
get you out of here when no one's looking.
Ah, freedom. You belong to me once more, freedom. To sin is human, to forgive divine. So may God forgive you all for being such pricks.
If I'm in my sneaky outfit and I crouch, everyone's gonna freak out, right? I'm gonna say sorry. It's been a hot minute since I played this, and I don't want to like instantly stick myself into some bullshit situation. I'm gonna let that guy pass. Good day, sir. Nothing to see here. Another one. That guy is kind of a. Can we talk?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
Interesting.
Come here. Sit and bark.
I apologize.
This guard is pretty good at his job. She kicked my dog!
Flea-ridden beast.
I'm gonna kill her later. I'm gonna untie it and just see what happens.
Fuck,
Give
Henry.
it to him!
We'll compose a new ode to you.
Let's
for
hurry
this.
back to Zhelyov. These big cities aren't for the likes of us.
I'm a criminal! Oh no. Well, at least my dogs are free. Okay, that wasn't so bad. And now I'm gonna change my clothes and do a daring escape. That wasn't so bad. This will not bite me in the butt later. George Michael. I can't believe no one called that out before. Why? He just rickrolled me out of nowhere. That was funny. Good one, devs. Uh-oh. You get it.
Please.
This isn't about me, is it? Should I name them Rick and Astley? Well, that Astley would have been the pretty strange first name, wouldn't it? Hard to get away with that. It needs to be a little subtle. They're not Easter eggs if you spell it out. We going in here? What am I doing? What am I? I'm reporting for duty. Oh, right. So that should be pretty straightforward. Where? Literally where that guard just went. That's okay. This shall be my new waiter outfit. My royal waiter hat. My royal waiter coat. God, I look like a... Yeah, I see what he's saying now. You do look like a right dick. Take that thing off. This. Oh, you look real... Yeah. There was something else, right? Right. There. Here we are. Looking good, Henry.
Huh?
What am I talking to?
So
You?
here you are. But I'm now I've got you.
Aww. Whoa!
Enough. I give up.
Did you think you'd get away with that? Freeing someone from the pillory as if you were a guard? Not a chance!
I'm sorry?
But, guard, that punishment was enough, wasn't it? I saw that poor fellow suffering, and I couldn't bear to watch any longer. He got his lesson. This was just torture.
So you're a good Samaritan, eh?
Yes.
But you're right. The poor man was there for quite some time. But don't ever try that again.
Oh,
Locking up and releasing criminals is our job, and we
Sorry.
don't need any help with it.
Okay.
All right, I understand. So I can go?
Get going.
That wasn't so bad. You.
Franta
Give me a job.
sent me. I'm to stand in for
They
him at
said
the
not
council
to make
assembly.
a scene.
Franta's
Does that
not
count
coming.
as a scene?
What's wrong with him?
He's drunk.
He got as drunk as a lord. Totally pie-faced. Then he fell into a ditch, and now he's staggering around the streets, God knows where.
I might have expected. Once, he turned up with a hangover, and as soon as he smelt wine, he threw up all over the chapel door. I told him if that ever happened again, he
On
was
the
for the
door.
boot.
Yikes.
Oh, well, you'll have to take his place for today. I've no time to find someone else. We can't be without a waiter here, when the king himself will need waiting on. So, let's have a look at you. Have you got Franta's certificate?
Sure.
Yep.
Here it is.
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery. You've got a waiter's cap.
Is he?
A tunic you have.
I couldn't tell.
Hose
couldn't
are
say,
good.
I mean.
You can put your steel aside in front of the council chamber, along
Oh,
with
right.
your other stuff.
Oopsie.
You won't be needing it anyway. You don't want to be dragging a load if you're running around tables. What is that? Oh, blood? Go and get it laundered and get back here quickly, before the assembly starts.
Because that guard punched me in the face! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I put the clothes on and immediately got punched in the face. Unlucky. It's not got blood on it. Is there a cleanliness meter? How do... Nothing's bloody. Maybe we don't need spurs. Okay. I'm clean as a whistle, dude. Let me work.
Here I am.
Let's have a look at you then. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic you have. Hose are good. It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. You need to be light on your feet to run around tables. What is that? Oh, blood?
Go and get it
Where?
laundered and get back here quickly before the assembly starts.
Oh, brother. Okay, where's the laundry? Shouldn't there be one on the wire? Sure, man. Where's this? Oh, wait, here. Ugh, yuck, 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 yuck. Yuck, yuck. Well, maybe Meaty Mary will be there. It all won't be for nothing. Baths are here, please. I'm gonna get all muddy walking back from there. Meaty Mary, Meaty Mary.
Excuse me.
She's the one with the
Yesterday,
giant
and that old
titties.
priest was completely hammered again.
What did he say?
Boobies, boobies. I like boobies. Hello?
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Sorry. This right house?
Greetings.
Yeah. Hello?
What can I do for you?
Should we do a full service?
My body is in need of rest and relaxation.
Might as well.
Certainly. My baths are at your service.
I've heard the girls here can work
Dude,
wonders. I'd like to see that for myself.
Don't worry. Once my girls get their hands on you, you'll forget all your sorrows. At least for a little while.
I can't wait.
All right, but money up front.
I'm gonna haggle and I'm gonna pay
Let's talk
tips.
about the price.
Certainly. No problem.
A tip. That's such a little tip. Oh well.
All right then. Let's get to it. Follow me.
Awesome.
Next time, just do what you want to me, and that's that. I prefer when a fella leaves here satisfied.
Mary. Thank you, Mary. God bless. God damn, dude. My goodness. The devs really took their time with that one.
Kochst du heute Abend?
No, sorry.
Jesus.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
She's soaking wet everywhere. Why? She was in the bath with me, maybe?
Look.
This
this
is all
has got
Henry's
to
karma.
stop. What have I done now? The guests aren't happy with you. They say you're too bashful. I'm not some piece of meat that anyone can grab whenever they want. As long as you're working in my bathhouse,
instantly feel bad.
You are a piece of meat. That's what I pay you for, lass. But some of them are disgusting and stink.
Not me,
Money
like,
doesn't
I'm not like
stink,
the other men,
And
right?
happy punters mean more money.
My
But
God, what's
if you
taking
don't like
so
it,
long?
you can go back to the ditch I found you in.
Oh, Meaty Mary. If only I could save her and show her a better life. I paid her a tip, though. I'm gonna Pretty Woman that girl. Seen Nora? No, I haven't seen any new movies since 2021. What's the latest new movie I saw? Dune 2. I saw Dune 2 at the movie theaters. That was pretty cool. Yeah, we meant to see Deadpool and Wolverine, and then Nim was like, "Yeah, watch the Deadpool movies with me first, and then you're gonna want to go see Deadpool and Wolverine." I saw the first Deadpool movie, and I was like, I can think of better ways to spend my time than going to see that at the movies. So we didn't. If he still says I'm dirty.
Here I am. Let's have a look at you then. You've got
They
a
grew
waiter's
overnight.
cap, a
Cool, huh?
tunic you have.
Hose are good.
It's a good thing you've got no steel on you.
You need to be light on your feet to run around tables. Everything as it should be. Glad to see it, lad. Do you know what your duties are? For an inexperienced greenhorn like you, it'll be a great responsibility.
I think I just don't want to join Ryan Reynolds that much. I think that's what... He's like the I'm not like other girls, but boy version. He's trying too hard.
Well, I'll happily listen to any advice. I wouldn't want to foul things up.
I should certainly hope not. Now listen. A good waiter should stand in a corner, look willing and ready, and not get in anyone's way. In short, behave as if you're not there.
I heard Snow White movie's really bad. Are you being ironic?
Pour it for him on the double. You'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel. You take one and go to their table and pour for them. White Tokaib or red monastery wine?
White or red by the door to the chapel. Got it.
But for Councillor Adam of Zarjitz, you must not pour at all. When
Nothing
he
for
drinks,
Adam.
He disrupts and makes trouble. So the assembly
Was I
has to be
supposed to pay
interrupted,
attention here?
or otherwise it never reaches an end. We can't allow that to happen in the presence of the king.
Okay.
Right. Sir Adam of Zarjit stays dry.
And if the king himself wants wine, you pour for him with lowered eyes. Don't look at him.
No.
And the most important thing?
Don't interfere. Hola. Me llamo Yabbe. ¿Cómo está?
To stay in the background and keep quiet until someone asks me something?
Correct. The councillors have a lot to discuss, and they certainly don't need any interruptions. And in general, a good waiter has to be invisible, blind, and deaf.
Oh? I thought I had to keep my ears pricked.
Well, yes, but only to what anyone wants from you. No excuses, and provide everything that anyone wants from you. Understood?
Got it. I understand everything.
Absolutely.
This will be great.
I'm a waiter, after all.
No problem at all.
Some street gossip monger.
I got it.
Correct. And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise on the social ladder.
Ooh.
Not just anyone can serve the King of Hungary, but you'll manage it, right?
Yes.
I know everything I need to. I can do it.
That's what I'm thinking.
Excellent.
One of the little,
Put away
a
your
little,
things
little
here.
dagger in the
It's
throat
easier to
situation.
serve with a lighter load. You can wait in the cubbyhole for the servants.
Would be very easy, probably. Oh. Oh my god! It's like a mini game. It's like a restaurant mini game. Oh, I'm into it. I'm into it. I played so many like restaurant games when I was a kid. Diner Dash, anyone? Oh my god, Diner Dash was so fun. Lately, I've been watching only European and Asian movies, and I love feeling like I learned something after a movie is done instead of feeling like my IQ went down. Yeah. I smell ya. It's, yeah. You watch like only Marvel movies, you go a little crazy after a while. It's nice to see movies that are actually trying to tell you something. I enjoy that. I guess we'll order wine. Either Tokaji, which is red, or Monastery, which is red. The Tokaji is white, or the Monastery that is red, by calling or out to you and raising their hand. If you're unsure, you can ask them to repeat their order. Oh god, this is gonna be something. On the table in the corner of the room, you'll find 2 pitchers of wine. Take the one that one of the guests wants to pour and walk to the table with the pitcher. The chat will activate the option to pour wine for him. After serving the guest, you can return the pitcher or wait to see if the next guest wants the same wine. Careful not to wait too long or... okay. Adam gets no wine. I'm ready.
The city reserves are in urgent need of new
There were the
weapons.
pictures of wine.
Our
Hope
current
they won't splash
Waffen
anyone's
arsenal is
shoes.
a joke. And on top of that, the
But I
army
wait.
was requisitioning from
They
it.
will ask, right?
Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying that the
Someone said
bandits who freed Hennig, the Dry Devil, used that thing. That Hackenbücher. Hand
Who
cannons.
said it?
Can you believe it? Where did they get them? Are you deaf?
You're the one who should know where they got white. Since you're a gunsmith.
What
I'm so confused.
I apologize,
All I'm
sir.
saying is that they had
Which one?
them, Herr God. It is eine Schande.
I'm getting overstimulated! This is too much. Hi, numbers. I'm so stressed right now. Oh, this is too much all at once. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Oh, I'm supposed to serve from the front. I thought it was gonna be behind them and not disturb them. The waiter served from the front? I'm a vampire today. I'm Yakula. Yakula. Yup. Is this Kenny? Yes, I am she. Hello. That's great. Thank you, boss of this gym, for 29 months. Thank you so much for that. Draculabe, Nosferatu. We had Nosferatu yesterday. Yakula. Sounds too much ejaculation, bro. This streamer got 50,000 points in Junimo Kart. I actually got 55,000 points in Junimo Kart. Thank you. Get it right. I'm the biggest gamer ever. Best gamer ever. I don't think there's probably bigger gamers than me. Size-wise. You got 69. No, so I stopped. I threw the controller once it hit 55 and I just threw the controller away. You know, I'm really sad about that. I really, really wished that I paused after I had the victory and then like see how far I can take it. Should we try? It's time to go back. Honestly, it's time to go back. Okay, so I am Henry. I am infiltrating the city council right now, posing as a waiter, and I am just starting a waiter mini game where I have to take wine orders and pour the right orders or I get yelled at. So that's, you're all caught up basically, numbers. And I'm scared. Okay, so I go to the front and I pour and I'm a good boy. I'm the goodest boy.
When outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison.
Good, sir.
And Herr König surely knows this too.
Thank you. What is it, Eldris? You smell a deal?
What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not
Which one is
realize
Adam?
what
Adam gets no wine.
This is. The Dry Devil is running free. There are Raubricker everywhere in the region.
This
we have
one.
the army bearing down.
He's a
and
disorderly
you
drunk.
defend yourselves with a
I
few
fancy
rusty
some
halberds.
Tokai.
And who is
Refill,
it you want
boy.
to fight? Exactly.
No.
The merciful King Sigismund.
I'm sorry,
providing
sir.
us with protection.
Orders from above.
This is unbelievable.
His army will not be here forever.
Shut up!
Is this game worth
The
getting?
king can
Yes.
arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
A game of
What
the year,
one?
I'm predicting.
We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap
Oh
in
God.
the kingdom.
What do you want?
And we're supposed to defend it
What do you
with
want?
brooms?
You're right.
I apologize, sir.
But where can we
Which
get
wine?
the coin for better recruitment?
We can always
I'm white. I'm
confiscate
white.
the property of
Why
the
can't I
king's
have? Why have
enemies.
two hands? God gave me two hands.
We are more than familiar with the
Why can't I have
Yabbe
one in each
state of
hand?
our
Like, this is
armory.
ridiculous.
The king is surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes.
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll
Monastery
take
wine
the
here.
arming of the
Sir?
city's
Yeah,
militia
got you,
as
got
a
you.
preparation for war.
Bigger fangs?
So
Yes.
you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public
There's a
baths.
dog under the table.
Baths or brothels?
Cute.
Isn't it the
Dog.
same thing?
Waiter, get me white.
So, the cleanliness of the
Who
city
said that?
is not what it should be. The current baths in the city fall far short
How am I supposed to
of covering
fucking
all the
remember
citizens'
what-
needs.
I don't know
Right,
their
Your
voices.
But a woman named
Hey,
Betty
where's
has
my
showed
white?
up on Hopring.
No, Adam, you don't get any. No.
There.
You said
She's
you
a
can't
protege of Mare.
I'd like to oblige,
Her efforts
but
are
I'm
commendable,
not allowed.
but I
Oh my God, Lady Guagua.
unbelievable. It takes a firm hand, soft feminine fingers.
A moment ago, you were complaining there weren't enough baths.
What's happening?
We support her.
Who said that?
Like this is better handled by
everything all right?
people.
No,
Like
but
my
there's
friend,
nothing you can do about it.
proprietor
Come closer.
Adam. The need for cleanliness and citizen.
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
There's so many voices. I'm going insane.
Silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down.
This is my
to find
problem.
the culprit. Go and
I
get
didn't do it.
And don't you make a mess there, understand?
Why? I don't want to.
I'm supposed to serve the lords.
You're supposed to do what you're told. But suit yourself. I'll go and get it myself after the assembly.
I'm a waiter, not your fucking personal slave.
It's
Jackass.
only a waste of time because
Waiter,
we're always
pour me red
arguing
wine.
about the same
Yes.
thing.
Not
What
at
do I
all.
have?
If you'd
I'm the
finally
wine,
admit
of
that it's
course.
a trifle, we wouldn't have to keep coming
Red
back
wine,
to
yes,
it.
sir, yes.
A trifle?
They coming right up, sir.
Do you ever walk the streets here? Sewage, rats, slop, and rubbish.
Waiter, I
The least
wanted
we can do
monastery
for the
wine.
citizens
Yeah,
was to
my
provide them
God,
with a place
Jesus.
to wash up.
What nonsense!
About
Next,
time.
you'll want me to serve wine
You
to
have to wait
everyone
7.5
for free,
seconds.
too.
Why not? In Jerome Nas's earthly paradise, everything would be free.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Gentlemen, let's agree to...
I have to say though, to the person considering buying it, I just hope there's a lot to do. Oh my, you're not gonna finish this game. Don't worry about it. Honestly, so far I enjoyed the first act the most. Like, that was so fun. Taking me back to the first act, bro.
Agree. What if the king heard us?
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
He can't say that on Twitch.
That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way, at least until His Majesty honors us with his visit. And
See,
as
now
we know,
you heard it. Now you played it.
Tokai. Refill, boy.
He can hate
Yes,
all he
yes.
wants, as long as he does no
At
damage.
once, sir, yes.
Ulrich, what have you got to say about it?
Me? Well, I'm not sure what
I'm sorry.
I'm speaking about the Rutard incident.
Where's my wife?
You were there, weren't you?
Oh, that. Just a small misunderstanding.
thank
Are there boobs in
We've
this game?
sorted it out.
We just came from boobs. From a lovely lady called Meaty Mary. She's got the biggest knockers and honker donkers I've seen, bro.
Everything's settled.
There's a lot of boobs.
Must be deceiving me. Are you defensive?
I just realized something that I don't even think we've talked about yet. This game has different boobs. Like, different sized boobs. That's a step up, dude. That's kind of rare. Usually, like, Cyberpunk, they're all the same. Like, there's all the same C-cup. Standard boobs representing. Some of these girls have giant knockers. And some are very flat. You don't really see, like, the variation usually. I appreciate that. Looking back. Very nice. Boob representation, man. Very cool. I spilled because I can't drink with these teeth.
Besides, if
Waiter,
his men attacked yours,
pour me
Yes.
red
as
wine.
I've heard,
Yes.
then we have a good reason to punish him.
What happened there? Leave nothing out.
What?
I don't
I'm
like
stuck in the menu.
Rutard, true,
No.
but in this case, it
You can't say
really
that.
was nothing.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it.
Waiter, I wanted
I heard there were
monastery
several
wine.
dead.
Jesus,
You?
I'm coming.
That's
I'm coming.
grossly exaggerated. I don't think Rutard will cause any trouble.
Thank you, waiter.
He is sensible enough not to draw attention to himself while the king is here.
That's true. Because if we
Hey,
don't do
waiter.
something about him,
Pour me
the
some
king
monastery
himself
wine.
will put an end to him.
Who said that?
And soon.
Unless he puts an end to us first.
That was fast, bro.
Knows what he
Well,
wants to
thank
tell
the
us.
Lord.
If nothing happened,
I'm the best
there's no
at
point
my
in
job.
dwelling on it. Let's move on.
So,
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided
Okay,
to
this
take the
quest
law
isn't
into
that
their
bad.
own
It's
hands
not that
and
bad.
restore the tradition of duels.
you can hold Alt and it'll
Not only
it'll
barbaric,
take you to the
but
person
also
asked.
illegal. If we tolerate this, The rabble in the city will go wild and do whatever they want.
I'd like some
I
monastery
suspect the
wine.
gentleman from the
Refill
city
my
sword
cup,
fighting
boy.
school brought this
Yes.
custom to us.
Sorry.
That German Menhard is just
He knows
hanging
who I
around
am.
the
This guy's just
market
fucking with me.
Vanish, you hear me?
Ridiculous, Forsucker.
What's wrong?
You act like you've never been in a fight.
Are you afraid everything will come out?
To
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Mind your
To our
fucking
agreement.
business then.
We're not
Go.
some old fishwives.
I got blackmail on this bitch. He's
So
been
you will just
embezzling
leave
from
it
the king.
be?
Proven offences are punished by the bailiff. And that's that. There are more pressing matters to deal with.
More pressing than the open contempt of the whole
Yes?
town garrison.
Everything
the
in order?
guards are apparently
Not quite,
settling accounts their
but
own
I think
way.
you might be
We'll
able to
soon
help
be
me.
the
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just get up and walk out now. But if you disappear for a little while...
I think I don't want to leave this room.
Really shouldn't, sir.
A fine servant you are.
I don't know about this.
Throw
So
dirt on our work.
if you're new to this game and you're still sticking around after the raid, thank you for that. This game will take stuff and literally everything matters. Sometimes not in a way that you're able to foresee. I'm having a feeling that if I leave this room at any point, I'm gonna miss something serious. And I think that me risking pissing them off by saying that I have to stay here is actually gonna pay off in the end. So we'll test that theory.
Pour me some monastery wine.
Yes, sir. No, Adam, no!
That's not a good idea. Better try harder. Otherwise, I'll soon give myself away.
Let me give myself away. Surely you can have one drink.
You there, lad. A cup of bread.
Haven't you noticed there's a
And don't you skimp on me.
I got you, bro. So I've met a lot of these people before. How come they don't recognize me?
I get the
You,
feeling
lad.
there's something
Oh.
other than the
You look
welfare of
familiar
the
to
city
me.
behind your complaints.
Have we met?
Nope.
Well, naturally. I go to your tavern almost every day.
Really? Then you must have decent wages to be able to visit the best tavern in town regularly.
That space in
Right.
the side nave is mine.
That was nicely done.
Your place is at least 2 steps behind mine. A swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha! I think not. Excuse me. You wanted to buy yourself an altar in the cathedral, just like you bought yourself a seat in this council. How dare you! I acquired my seat for the services our guild provided and still provides to the crown.
Hey, boy.
I hope
A
you're
full
not
cup of
supplying
monastery
equipment to
wine.
the army. Except Northanger. They would be defeated by that bunch of ne'er-do-wells.
Sorry.
What ne'er-do-well?
People are favoring the red.
Of course.
Oof.
People from the whole town go to watch them brawl. Oh, this is news to me. Because it has all been sorted out. Not long ago, the guards raided and
Yeah, I've
blew
met
the
like
wall
half
out.
of these people.
Yes, I had
Pretty sure.
What do we have to discuss next?
Hey, boy, a full cup of monastery wine.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, sometimes like I get myself into trouble when I really am not anticipating to. And sometimes I got into trouble fighting for what I thought was right and it turned out to be correct. So you really just have to follow your gut in this game. Like the whole Samin business.
Something is being planned.
Cutscene time.
I doubt it. No one's going to tackle Rootard.
Oh, King Sigismund?
Azonal Küçek Össe, Alegiop Katonaikat, Işkelkinek Utra.
Damn, what's stopping me from killing him like right now? I guess I'd get killed. How is he not gonna recognize me? The baldy. Oh, fucking hell. Let's hope he doesn't care about the help. Oh, so pretty hair. You want some wine? Red, white? But Henry has such main character syndrome, bro. He can't help it. He's got to be the center of attention in any room he walks into. How does he not know who I am? Come on. We made eye contact. You can't be
You
serious.
have nothing to fear. Not you.
I grew a beard. Maybe he does. There's no fucking way he doesn't.
This man of fires!
Uh-oh. At that time at Rabor's Fort. Oh, what is going on now? Is that where Hans is? My BFF/BF. And my daddy! Huh, so we get to see this POV. Cool. Hans! Did you get base game or gold? I got gold because I was gifted it from the devs. So I can't really speak on the differences. Wait a minute.
Now, father. Put a little life into your dying.
I'm gonna be...
See more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here.
I'm Godwin?
I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
Interesting.
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser.
Chat disconnected. That was scary.
You spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
I got
None
banned.
of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has changed a thing or two.
You know what? Let's drop the subject.
Wait, am I Godwin or am I Hans? Surely I'm Godwin.
Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malish?
Yeah.
The great Baron Brabant. Been everywhere, knows everything.
So this is Hans. I'm gonna explain some of the main characters here if you are new to this or confused.
He's a
Hans is my soon-to-be boyfriend, my lover boy, my schnookingsh, my pookingsh. I love him.
You know how that went.
He's my damsel in distress. I save his ass all the time. This is my priest/drinking buddy, Godwin. He's a drunk priest, pretty much. He's interesting. He's got a pretty colorful backstory in the war, and then he became a preacher, and now he's a warrior again. He's all over the place. He's interesting. We've had our ups and downs. I don't love him. I don't hate him. I think I like him more than I dislike him.
Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi coming together here. It's like the start of some joke.
Wait a moment. Rabbi, you say? The Gutenberg rabbi?
Yeah. He came with a retinue.
Damn,
but for now, they keep
virus.
it mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home.
True, though.
And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too sure. But I suppose I can try. How does it feel to breathe free air again?
Again.
What
That's
can
like
I
a... Again.
You can never truly appreciate freedom until someone locks you up for a while.
Or until you become a priest.
No fear of that in my case.
I kind of just see a little
I
puffer
intend
vest.
to enjoy life to the full. Wine, women, and song.
Looks very warm every time I see him. Little puffer vest.
What do you plan to do now you're a free man again?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches, and wake up in the morning with no hose and a head like a church bell.
Have you perchance
hose?
forgotten we're supposed to be deciding the future of the kingdom here?
I'll leave that to the older and wiser. And duller.
Okay.
Dear me. I'd rather creep off into some corner with a full wineskin.
But I suppose I'll have to
and if
introduce
you missed
myself to
it,
the rest of the guests.
the actor for Hans,
Indeed you should.
that guy,
After all, you are one of the lords
showed
of
up to my
Rubble.
chat when I was playing the first game and
I like to
heckled me
steer
and
clear
said
of
I
the old
sucked
man
at
as
it.
long as I can.
So now we have
In
beef.
that case, you should sound out Radzig and
We're
Hamish
enemies.
and find out what they're actually planning.
Well, I did yell at him first, I think. If I remember correctly, I was going on about how his game sucked and he needed to fix it. And then he was like, we don't need to fix it, you just suck, or something. I don't I don't remember. We're besties now. Right, I'm not right. I forgot already that I was the priest. What am I doing here? Interesting. Exclamation mark teeth. Don't laugh at my malformed teeth. It's not my fault they grew this way, you know? So basically, I had a sub goal to become a furry, and then for each day I've had the sub goal met, I've grown my teeth by 2 millimeters. This is stage 3 out of 4. There's 2 more millimeters to add after this, so if you want me to have even longer teeth next time, then subscribe. Frenchman.
Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin, a friend of that lad you arrived with. Henry.
Oopsie!
We don't know each other.
Baron Vauclin Rabon, Chevalier d'Arezzo, the last of my line. I am a warrior, a traveler, a strategist, and also, à ma manière, a poet.
My word.
What did he miss?
Isn't that exhausting?
Mais non, and I'm glad to meet a new friend.
What did you miss? I don't know if you... Do you know... Have you played this? I infiltrated the city council, and I'm pretending to be a waiter. And then Sigismund came in, and now I'm here. But now I am a priest. Hey, Baba. I'm playing Kingdom Come.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Baron. I knew right away we'd hit it off.
He was hoping I was playing League.
How did you end up imprisoned in Malashov?
Ah, c'est une histoire compliquée.
You finished?
It was
Okay.
after I heroically led the defense of Gothenburg, and only lost
I
it
basically just
narrowly
got
by
here.
an
You didn't miss that
unfortunate
much.
turn of events.
That needs some
Just the setup
explanation.
to it.
What unfortunate turn of events?
Oh, misère. It is clear you have never been to war.
Actually...
You're quite mistaken, Monsieur Baron. I have.
Ah, je suis désolé. This Bohemia is a strange land. I have
Several,
seen
right?
farmhands, children, and even women fighting. But the clergy? Sainte Mère, do tell me about it. No doubt you fought on the side of truth and honor.
Yeah. I think he said he didn't really, right?
My last big battle was in Kosovo.
I've heard of this battle. Many great men fell there.
Aye. And it was there I decided it was nothing for me. So I settled down in the presbytery in Ujits.
Then, what are you doing here at a meeting of opponents of the crown?
The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
Classic!
Where have you been on your travels? Have you seen the ocean?
But of course! I was born by the sea. If you are interested in my greatest journeys, then I have traveled with a merchant caravan all the way to the Ottoman Empire. And if you are interested in my greatest deed, then that was perhaps saving the life of the King of France.
He did
And
say
you
that
wouldn't by any
before.
chance know the Pope, personally?
Which one do you mean? I spoke briefly with Boniface IX when I was sojourning in Rome. A pleasant fellow.
You say you're a poet. How about a verse or two to amuse us?
Yabbe. Is poetry nothing but a fuss to you? Is a poet a gesture for amusement? I think not. To recite, I require the proper mood. And besides, few here would understand me.
How come almost nobody here knows you?
I am operating, as they say. Incognito. My great benefit is my strong connection with the French court. There, everyone knows my name. Here in Bohemia, I'm still building my reputation, slowly, but surely.
Brabant. Sometimes I randomly get pinged. So I'm assuming that Nim is talking like in French or like doing Duolingo or something. I'll randomly get pings from the same guy who's like, Yabbe isn't even French. It's like at least 2 or 3 times I've seen it. Like Yabbe's not even French. How does he know? What's he? With what authority? Yabbe's actually Swedish, so check your sources. Oh, that guy.
Such rare guests. One wouldn't expect to find among Christians representatives of your community. I'm Godwin. My greetings to you.
Peace be with you. Neither would one expect a priest here.
Really?
And yet,
how do you know I'm a priest?
It's not
1,000.
difficult to tell. After
Today
all,
or tomorrow,
we have
I
much
think.
in common.
1,000. Yeah.
And we are both a little
Crazy
on
shit.
unfamiliar ground here. I'm Yehuda, leader of the rabbinical court in the sacred community of Gutenberg. And this is Samuel, my aide.
Who would rather not be here at all. Why did we have to come here, Sadie? Can you not see everyone is staring at us?
Because we all need to help each other in this time of need. And why would they not stare when you are frowning so?
I don't know what streamers do with pings, they'll just turn them off, like the mentions tab. It's very useful though. Are you kidding me? Sometimes, no, the mentions tab is awesome. It's just funny when you get pinged like completely out of the blue in different chats. Unrelated. Nah, dude. 99% of the time the mentions tab is good. I would argue that, yeah, no, never mind. Doesn't matter.
Are you here to arrange some trade?
We have more serious matters to attend to here than gaining a few groschen. The situation in the town and the kingdom is unsustainable. The whole land is on the brink of destruction.
Oh,
you
I
have
forgot to
men
say.
and weapons. We have the means
New lipstick
to
today.
sustain them.
Why are
Nice
you telling this
burnt
to a
orange
coin man?
color. I like it a lot. It goes
Wanted
very
to
well with
deliver
the
what we
sweater.
brought to the Margrave and quickly leave.
This is from my goddess
Everything
Pig.
in good time, Samuel. We have just arrived, after all.
Did you come to lend money to the lords?
Not to lend, but to give. Help given to the needy is repaid only by God.
You don't
W
even
pay
know if
big,
you
man.
can trust them. With that money, we could have paid mercenaries ourselves.
You remind me of my young
Why?
friend Henry.
Is she
He's a
orange?
bit of a hothead too.
Henry? That
Yes.
messenger of Radzik Copula?
That one.
You know each other. You're both around the same age.
That would be him. But we did not get off to a very good start.
This game looks like a worse Final Fantasy 9. Average Andreas Haver opinion. Can't, bro. Why is everyone named Andreas such a tool?
I reckon the two of you would hit it off. He's reliable and has his heart in the right place.
Too much?
For a young stripling, he's been through plenty.
Maybe that was mean.
It's not so long since his parents were killed in Skalitz. He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead,
Why won't new viewers stick
roaming
around,
the
you
world,
guys?
risking his
I
neck
don't
at
get
every
it.
turn.
I don't get it.
A blacksmith, you say? From Skalitz?
Aye,
Yeah,
that's
same
right.
guy. What?
Did you know anyone there?
We've
I
been
knew
over
of
this.
someone. A blacksmith by the name of Martin.
My
way!
daughter knew him most. And that is why Samuel
My dad.
is in this world. For our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't act like one. Ma raised me on her own.
And that
He's
was
my
all for
brother?
the best.
Why? He should have taken care of me, but instead he fathered another bastard.
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children.
Oh
At
my
least
god.
none of his own. He took in Henry and raised him as his own on the
Spilling
orders
the
of the Lord of
tea.
Skalitz, Sir Radzik Kobila, Henry's real father.
Should
I
he
don't
be
care if he took
telling
care of
people
20
this?
other Mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him, just like yours did to you.
A person can't choose their parents. And Henry only found out about it recently.
Enough.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a drink.
Damn.
Will you have one too, Zayde?
For that, there will be more suitable times.
Good health.
L'chaim.
So he's my... Not really a brother. His estranged father raised me. Also from an estranged father. What is this fucking... What the hell?
Dear friends and allies,
Stepbro? Not
in
even.
these troublesome times, you all know why we're here.
What a mess.
The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary. And here, too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses.
Bad plan,
and carried
bro.
off everything that we possess. Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame?
Yeah!
A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
This guy is my friend.
Have you got men to spare?
We only need
Has
one.
any of you got men and money to
Send
spare?
Henry, I got it.
We
I
don't
got
have
it.
men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Yobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't
As a
wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing.
Uh-oh, a ruckus. There's a ruckus.
I'm not going to die.
There might even be squabbling.
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this.
Thank you.
Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Ay, ay, ay.
Well, that went just as expected. Good health.
And
I will take it. I will
gone
take
any
the
other
ring
way
to
with so
Mordor.
many of us here.
Only.
I would have expected a bit more sense from
I don't know the
Yobst
way.
of all people. He made an
God, I love little
amateur's
Frodo.
mistake.
He's so cute back
But
then.
it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein. And you must be Godwin, the son of...
That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that?
I have
What
my
does he know?
sources. From what I've heard about you, I'd judge you could be quite useful to me at today's gathering.
Is that so?
Indeed.
Another
And that's why
famous
I'd like
father.
to ask something of you.
What's with all these? There's a lot of daddy issues in this game. God damn.
It depends what it's all about.
A little delicate diplomacy. I expect we can agree that Yobst's plan has certain shortcomings.
Mm-hmm.
That's a weak word.
And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council. But I have
really? I
an idea
missed
how
that.
to change that.
Well,
My dad
I'm
has an
curious
estate.
how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy the ones who want
What
peace.
the heck?
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, as Yobst proposes, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge new army.
New army?
If Sigismund decides to mount an attack on the camp, it'd be a massacre.
Ah, but it won't. Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. And besides, he's running out of resources. He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves. But he won't engage an equal force on the battlefield.
But he can't retreat either. That would be a disgrace.
And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called back to Hungary by events there. For the plan to work, we need allies, their money and their determination. We've already set the ground for it. We just need negotiators who will push the right people in the right direction.
I'm really good at that.
Saying you set everything in motion even before Jobst.
More like in
I
parallel.
got it.
But without his knowledge. If we find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea, we'll all win.
Okay.
Why are you doing all this anyway?
Because I want to put a stop to the senseless deaths. And also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the Bohemian throne.
Okay. Let's do it.
I'll help you. What exactly should I do?
I'll give you 3 names. Bocek of Kunstadt, Haman Alder, and Anna of Waldstein. If you can get those 3 on our side, we've won the day. Meanwhile, I'll take care of Jobst.
Tell me a bit more about those people, so I know who I'm dealing with.
Certainly. Who do you want to start with?
Bocek.
Bocek of Kunstadt. I know the name, but I can't quite place it.
That's just the thing. He's got massive estates, great influence, but he holds back. He doesn't play the big game, because he doesn't like to take risks. He always goes for the sure thing. But once he's made his mind up, not even a pair of oxen will hold him back.
I text them to make me make me a cup of tea. Think he would. Can you please bring me a cup of tea? Surely. Snacks? I can't eat with these. I can't eat with these. My teeth don't meet in the middle.
Alder the Alderman. Wasn't he a Kuttenberg councillor?
He still is. The only one who retained his position after the city was taken. Only he's here.
Push it down.
Instead of cozying up with Sigismund in Gutenberg. So his days in the council are numbered. But he'll continue to have a strong influence on the guilds and the rich burghers.
I got used to them. They're not as bad as when I put them in. And if you want bigger teeth, I need 17 more subs today. I might get away with this.
Anna of Waldstein. The widow of that rich mine owner. What was his name?
Wenzel Bartosz. And I'm not surprised you forgot.
I was quite surprised to see her
Oh,
here.
yawning because I need
Assemblies
tea.
like this are more of a
male affair? So far, Godwin, so far. Anna is holding back and behaving like an exemplary young widow. But don't trust appearances. She's got claws, she knows how to do her sums, and she certainly has no love lost for Sigismund.
And what use can she be to us? Apart from her
What
late
happens when they
husband's
run
money,
out?
of course.
She's
They
as
run
sharp
out.
as they come when it comes to trade. And she knows a thing or two about diplomacy. There are wicked tongues that claim Bartosz acquired most of his wealth thanks to her. And that it was thanks to her that he died, too.
Interesting. What's a London fog?
What if it doesn't work?
I refuse to even consider that outcome. Because it would mean slow, but certain defeat for all of us.
I'll get on it then. Wish me luck.
I wish us both luck. Before the day is over, the
There you
die
go.
will be cast.
My OBS, my face in the game is lagging like crazy, but that you guys haven't said anything. I'm just double checking. It's all looking smooth for you, right? I think I enabled some setting that like I have like 10 FPS over there. Okay, great. Another, yeah, sure.
Success to our plans.
Let's have another drink. It's Earl Grey with sweet lemon cream. Sweet lemon cream? That sounds like oxymoron. What? That's too much for my brain to handle. I've never had that. Let's start with... I want to keep Anna for last, actually. That seems most fun. My brain can't comprehend what you just told me.
Not even
Ruthard!
check. I'd like to check your horses out. See if they're as good as you say.
Ha, even better. But you won't believe it until you see for yourself.
And you might not believe your eyes when you do see them. Well, well.
Good
We have
one.
a new guest.
I wanted to...
You wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without a by your leave. Or to arrest my guests some more?
Is that my dad?
I want to have a word with Older.
Well, I'm having a word with you.
I'll talk to you later, Father. This is important.
You're in my home, so you'll talk to me first. What is it you want?
Is that your...
Unfortunately. Speak up then.
Oh my god.
What are you doing here?
Hey, fuck you, first of
It's
all.
none of your concern. I have nothing to say to you anyway.
That's how you speak to me?
You
in my
started
own
it.
home?
You started
I hope
it.
you'd grow out of that impertinence. But it's far too late for that.
Why so strict, Martin?
Jeez.
20 years ago, he was nothing but a cheeky brat, only interested in wenches and booze. I got him
Still
a
is.
place at the Archbishopric to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they kicked him out. And then I find out he's settled in some backwater parish in Sassau. But he took his boozing and whoring along with him, lost everything, and then came creeping home again. Huh?
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face after the way you disgraced our whole family?
You're exaggerating, like you've always done.
Me? Exaggerating? You're the one who turned my home into a house of ill repute. Your horse wandering
very
around as if
uncomfortable.
they owned the place.
Oh.
Jeez.
Actually, anything fun was strictly banned under your roof. But maybe you ought to try it yourself sometime. Then maybe you wouldn't be such a bitter old grouch.
Dishonoring your host.
I can't dishonor someone who has no honor. If you had any,
Stop!
you'd be...
That's enough.
Thank you.
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults. I challenge you to a duel.
Who is this ass? Who the fuck is this guy?
We've never met, and we have no cause to be enemies. Take back your challenge, and we'll sort things out peacefully.
You've got no other option. You insulted Father's honor.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for violence. I can have a word in private with
Father?
Lord Oberyn, the second, as he desires, and then...
Out of the question. This uncouth lout needs a lesson. And he's got plenty to learn from Christopher. By God's grace, I have at least one son I can be proud of.
You want satisfaction? You'll get nothing but shame. As always. Suit yourself, then. We'll fight. Come to the outer courtyard, but quietly. We don't have to put on a show for the crowd.
After you.
Well,
This is
that's
how
that.
you tell me I have a brother I
Now,
don't know about.
where
I
were we?
can't. This
Shouldn't
guy
we
sucks.
rather...
No, Christopher will sort it out, you'll see.
Make room for us.
That guy
settle
fucking
a very
sucks, man.
private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back.
Are you sure about this?
Swing with your whole arm, not just your wrist.
No
We're
chance.
doing like steel for this?
You don't
Mercy.
know which end of
Leave
that
me
thing
be.
is up.
And with you.
This is... What the hell is happening?
My God. Where did you learn to wield a sword like that? Father always said you were a good-for-nothing boozer. But you could teach sword fighting in a school.
I was in a war. Right after they kicked me out of the archbishopric. And you ought to know yourself.
Too easy.
Not all the faults that Father sees.
He doesn't know I scored 55,000 points in Junimo kart, so...
I apologize for going off like that.
That's his first mistake.
I had to, so that...
So Father would be satisfied. I know. Only he'll never be satisfied. And the sooner you realize that, the better.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped at least his second would become something.
I know you're impressed. That is... fucking insane thing to say.
Not at all. I remember him the same since I was a nipper.
My
When I was
God.
6 years old, I fell off a horse and broke my leg. He wouldn't talk to me for a week because I'd let him down.
The first time he took me hunting. He
Guys,
let me
you're not gonna
starve
believe
for 3
this.
days until I was able
A
to
cup
shoot
of tea
my
just
first
materialized through my cat door.
Only 3 days. He got soft.
hare. I always wondered who you were. There was
Black
never much
magic.
talk about you at home.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled and boozed until they threw me out of my own parish. But now, I have a chance to put things to rights a little.
A cup of
That's
tea?
why you want to talk to Alder.
Lovely, innit? Mmm, it's, blackberry. Yummy.
Aye. The outcome of this war
W
depends
Bama.
on it.
That sounds very
You've got
important.
tea,
Considering
be
you and Alder are both
kidding me.
pretty small players.
Wow.
After your encounter with Father,
Good one.
it won't be easy to get to Alder. Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it. Unless you want to anger Father even more.
What else can I do, though?
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out for sure. But you'll have to trust me.
Really?
And tell me what it's all about.
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. If we can band together against our bitch father, but then maybe there's hope.
All right, then. You've heard Yob's plan, right? It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around without an army to back us up.
Only no one's going to pay for one.
It's
because
pushing
that
my
would be an outright
temples.
admission of
Dumb
rebelling
cat
against
balls.
Sigismund.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal
Clout.
to Sigismund. If he agrees, they'll follow.
I expect Alder's not the only one you're after.
You got that right.
Leave Alder to me. The plan sounds sensible, and he's no fool.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can drag me to a tavern sometime. Pa doesn't need to know about it.
You're starting to sound like a brother.
Cute, maybe? I think? Jury's still out on that guy. Alright. Everyone's upstairs now. Hey, Cobra. This is, Henry's
You wouldn't
dad.
be avoiding me. We didn't have much time for conversation on the way here. Let's rectify that.
With pleasure, sir. As it happens, there's something I'd like to ask you. I couldn't help but notice your son has a bit of a talent for getting into trouble.
To put it mildly, but not to do him an injustice, knowing young Lord Capon, he undoubtedly contributed to that more than a little.
Sure.
Although, if they didn't pull each other out of trouble, God knows where they'd be now.
Wise words. Still, Henry's come a long way on a thorny path. I trust you're rightfully proud of him.
You know, I am. And Martin would also be glad, even though Henry chose a different path than he.
May God grant him eternal rest.
I like that Kabila is like clearly a fan of Martin, the guy he pawned his son off to raise as his son. They seem to like have a real good friendship. That's nice.
What are you expecting from today's gathering, my lord?
Well, I have no great expectations. But, all going well, we may be able to establish some joint steps towards the future. As long as we proceed without prior
Nobody cares about
agreement
the mom.
and mutual support,
In this
we
game.
will be very unlikely to achieve
She
any
doesn't
progress.
even have a name. Her name is just Mom. And she died. And it was like, okay, Mom died. And then that's it. Nobody cares. She's inconsequential to this story.
Where did you leave Sir Divish? Surely he's not too old to miss out on such an event.
Haven't you heard? Lady Stephanie is with child.
No.
No one even imagined Divish would produce an heir at his age.
I boinked
As
her.
they say, doesn't matter who kneaded the dough, as long as there's a pie in the oven.
Godwin.
Might be my
it
my
could
pie.
be a miracle. Praise the Lord.
Oh dear. Oh my god, what if that's Henry? Oh my god, he's just like his father. Siring bastards and then leaving them in the dust. Oh my god. He's a right bastard, isn't he? Sorry, carry on. Like father like son, that's what they say. I want to say on over last. Where's this other feller? Jay is Anna. Hey guys. Downstairs, you say? This is not a staircase. Was the woman at the beginning Henry's mom? Was she with Martin before? She and Cobula had the baby, yes. And then I guess Martin agreed to raise the baby. No, why? We don't know if Martin might not have been there from the very beginning. He might have come in like when she was already pregnant and was like, "Hey, I love this queen. I'd raise that baby." That's the impression I got. That it was like a love story between them, but like after she was already knocked up. Probably, right? They haven't alluded to any love story between Radzig and the mom. I feel like he just kind of knocked her up one time. Right? That's the impression I got. But Martin was her love story. Just not his real child. So, when I go downstairs, now all my quest pointers are pointing up. But when I go upstairs, one of them is pointing down. There's a half floor somewhere here? That I don't know about. What? Where am I going here? It's pointing down. Did you just say, titties? That's what I heard. Titties. Okay, titties. I'm getting lost over here. You ever just think about titties and go, What the hell is this? Okay, I guess we'll talk to Anna then.
God be with you, noble lady. There's something I'd like to ask of you.
God be with you. What would that be?
Your diplomatic support. And your money.
Straight beating around the bush, eh? I like that. But what do you want my money for?
Margrave Yob's plan has some gaps, milady. We need to gather enough resources to...
To muster an army that Margrave can't afford on his own?
Christ.
Yep.
Be praised. You're astute.
I should say so. All
Good
sorts
save.
of people have their eyes on my money, and divining their intentions is a necessity. Although, between the two of us, it isn't hard to figure out what Liechtenstein is after.
Hit the nail on the head again, Mom. You're well informed.
I am rarely mistaken.
I'd say you have a better
Can I take
nose
my
for
teeth
people
out
than
so I
most
can
of this
have a nice cup
Not
of
only for
my
people,
tea?
but also for good food and wine.
Please.
And beneficial deals.
Can't fucking eat with these bad boys. No. Aww.
Then you're in the right place. This occasion
Literally
provides
not
all of
Sabla.
those things.
The wine here is average. The cooks lack imagination.
That looked weird.
And I have yet
Snaggletooth.
to hear any interesting offers. So, to the point. What is it that Liechtenstein wants from me?
Nothing more than support
My
and
mouth feels
resources
so
for an army
tiny
to
now.
parley more effectively with Sigismund.
Nothing more. I'd say that's plenty. And why ask me for help? Why should I, of all people, take the risk?
It's not only your money we're interested in. You're well able to negotiate and trade. And if you were to take part in our plan...
Then I'd be helpful to you on two fronts. If you want me to support you, you must give me a good reason. Perhaps a favor in return.
Do you have something in particular in mind?
Well, one of the guests here has something that shouldn't get into the wrong hands.
Who's that?
Harmon Alder. Now, if you were to switch these papers for the ones he brought with him, I would support your proposal.
And these papers I'm supposed to switch, what do they concern?
My relatives somehow dug up some trade contracts between myself and certain undesirable parties.
You were dealing with the enemy.
They were not the enemy at the time. My conscience is clear, but I'll rest easier when those papers are in my hands.
And the papers I'm supposed to plant on Alder?
Just insignificant documents. If the incriminating ones disappeared without a trace, it would arouse suspicion.
Sheesh.
Have you fallen out with the town councillor?
No. Alder is innocent in the matter. My relatives from the House of Bartosz are behind it all. They're disappointed that I dared outlive my husband, and the fact that I'm handling his estates makes their hair stand on end.
Say, Queen.
All right, I'll help you. Or at least I'll give it a try.
Alder will surely have the papers in his saddlebags, which he left in the shed on the outer courtyard. Bring them to me, and put these there instead.
Yes, ma'am.
But watch yourself. Odoran's groom has eyes everywhere.
Why can't you distract them, then?
Take a look at that. A nightingale surrounded by hawks.
Oh my god, it's a Great Devil! What the fuck?
Looks more like a wet hen to me.
It's quite unusual to see him cornered like this.
I'll bet my last groschen he's setting the stage for his final performance.
So we're seeing them all
I
in a
hope
room.
there'll be no singing. I've had a few nightingales, and they all screeched like the devil.
Be careful with those groschen, my friend.
Hey, dog.
Oh, nothing.
I can't pet the dog.
An old grievance.
A little misunderstanding involving
Ruined. I can't leave. Oh! The horses are here.
What brings you here?
Hey, man!
Greetings. What do you need?
To distract you a little bit.
Aren't you a bit bored?
What's your problem? The horses are fed and watered. I'm not idle.
God forbid. But standing around here must be a pain in the arse, no? You might get thirsty.
Not really.
I'm
What
so
of
bad
it?
at this. I really think you're very thirsty. Very hard. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Shall we roll some dice? I'm sure you can take a little breather, eh?
Well, all right. But just for a little while. I'll wait at the table over there.
Oh, go, bro. Okay, go then. Let's go then. Which horse is it? Bibiana. Wait, that's my horse, I think, isn't it? My horse is Bibiana. I remember. Same from the first game. Or was it beginning of this game, perhaps? Which horse is it? looks like saddlebags. And what? Was it locked away? Where? Switch papers! Found it! Okay, I really should go play dice with him. Where did he go? He said he would wait at that table over there. Okay? Is that you? No? I've lost him. I'm not a bro.
Didn't you want a game of darts?
Yes!
I've been waiting for you.
I'm sorry. Aww.
Somehow I'm no longer in the mood for it.
That makes two of us.
Oh, poor guy. I feel like an asshole. I'm sorry, man. I just wanted to play some dice. Bocek.
Sir Bocek, I need to speak with you for a moment.
A
This is
man
a male
hardly puts
loneliness
his cup to his
epidemic,
lips
man.
and someone comes along to put a flea in his ear. Yobs comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar's shoes, and now you're all jostling to win me over for him.
On the contrary, I've come here with an idea how to improve it.
Does that improvement include a few thousand men-at-arms? If not, you can go to the devil with it.
A few thousand men-at-arms as a convincing argument. And 100 horsemen on top. Only in order to get them, we need coin.
You've got my attention, but not my money yet.
How can I persuade you?
I need guarantees of security. I don't want to end up like Ruta.
Finally! I've been waiting for this moment.
Of course. Once it comes to protecting property,
I'm
ideals go out the window.
moderating this
You
community.
can talk, since you haven't got a pot to piss in yourself. If you were in my position, you'd think differently. I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look after, and along with that, the Lord blessed me with a large family. I can't risk it all in a conflict
I'm monitoring
with
the
Sigismund.
community, you guys.
So you
I mean,
need
moderating.
guarantees that you won't be left standing in the cold if you openly oppose Sigismund.
My guarantee is called Yitka. She's my niece. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house, I'll have the certainty that I won't be left alone.
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom among the allies.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka would also gladly accept. I don't want her to be unhappy.
Now I'm a matchmaker too? Oh my god. Me? No. No, Hans is my schmucken. What? No.
I believe Liechtenstein is single.
And an uncertain party. Besides, he's inconvenient for Sigismund. Yitka could end up being a pawn to blackmail both of us.
No. My gay fantasies. It could be a lavender wedding. Does she like flowers?
How about young Lord Capon?
He's a youngster still.
He may be young, but he's got something between his ears. He's got battle experience. And when he
gonna
gets
be
the
mad.
estate that's his by right, he'll be well secured for life.
If he gets it. Right now, Hanush lords over Rattay and seems quite happy with that state of affairs. On the other hand, the lords of Lipa have a good reputation, and Hanush can always be relied on despite his temper. Maybe it's not such a bad idea.
Oh. Oh.
I'll convey your offer to Lord Capon. If he agrees, we can celebrate our lives.
I don't care what the young lord thinks. Hanush is the one to decide. If he agrees, I'll be happy to support your plan.
Pushing a friend to tie the knot to save the kingdom. Things have come to a pretty pass.
The kingdom will not forget his sacrifice. Now stop dilly-dallying
I hope she's at least cute and funny.
Hanush.
Oh my god, I didn't even do that on purpose. Oh! That was an accident, I swear. Hanush, is that this guy?
Sir Hanush, I bring happy tidings.
You do? Let's hear it then.
Why are you doom typing? Oil prices are down. Interest rates are down. Food prices are down. There's no inflation. The long-time abuse USA is bringing in billions of dollars a week. Why I'm hearing Invader V. Make America great again. That's cool, man. Anyway.
Young Lord Capon is going to get married.
If he's got some impoverished noble's daughter pregnant, I'll have his hide. I'm not going to support some bastard.
You misunderstood my meaning. I was the one who arranged the betrothal. I mean, with your blessing.
You arranged a marriage for my ward? Just like that? With who?
With the niece of Sir Bushek, Lord of Kunstadt. Her name's Yidka.
Bushek of Kunstadt? The Bushek of Kunstadt?
Are you happy about that?
Godwin, you conniving old bastard.
Sounds like it. Yes.
I don't believe it.
Happy?
So, young Hans is to marry
I cannot tell.
Kunstadt's daughter?
Niece.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa.
Happy!
Or what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself.
No,
and let's spring to it, shall we?
My third drink? Sure.
Cheers!
Cheers to you! And to your parlaying skills!
Woo! What's up, boy? I am telling Hans.
Take a look at that. A nightingale surrounded by hawks.
Can we talk to him again? I want to talk to Hans first. Is he still up? Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Sorry.
I've got some good news and some bad news for you.
The bad news is there's hardly any females in this whole damned place. There's some old bat standing there with two young girls, but she watches over them like a mother hen. So at least tell me the good news.
You're going to get married.
Good one. Is
No,
she
for
at
real.
least pretty?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I've never seen her.
You're really a barrel of laughs. Wait till Hannah hears this.
Right?
Now, enough nonsense. Let's have a drink to your health and my freedom.
This is serious.
I'd better slow down, or I won't live to see the morning.
Ah, what can one expect from a man of the cloth?
No, Hans. Hans, I can't talk to him. Oh god, he doesn't believe me. Oh, this will be great. He's gonna freak out. Alright, well that's settled then. Deal.
Sir Bushek, your niece Yidka can start preparing for her wedding.
So Hanush agreed.
They haven't even met yet.
Without
Are
reservations.
they gonna meet
Indeed.
at the wedding?
Then I will fulfill my end of the bargain without reservation.
Thank you,
Jesus.
Lord of Kunstad.
Enough formality. We'll have a drink. What do you say?
Fine.
Cheers to the beautiful Lady Yitka and the unhappy Lord King.
Here's to a good bargain.
Damn. It's kind of hardcore, this. Just using people like pawns like that.
I've got those papers from Aldo for you.
Quiet.
Yeah, right?
Right.
Lady, with all the clamor going on here, I can hardly hear my own thoughts.
That's
Here they are.
horrible news.
You're more capable than I expected. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. And now you're part of the bargain.
As agreed. I will support Liechtenstein's proposal.
I've run out
with
of my
both
stuff,
words and money.
Thank you, noble lady. God will...
Yes, quite. But let's drink to our bargain, Godwin.
I can't, man. I can't.
I'd like to, but I'm afraid I've
Hi,
had
Jim
more than
Brown.
my fill already. I wouldn't want to cause a scandal.
It's okay, I have 2 new packages
Why?
downstairs.
No matter. I shall drink a toast alone. But to your health.
Reputation law. I lose rep for not getting drunk with these people, man. That's bullshit.
I'm still hoping it works out and we'll walk out of here with a clear plan. But maybe you were right. It was probably not the best idea to gather all the lords under one roof.
You
At
think?
other times, I would celebrate hearing you admit a mistake, Margrave. But if I were you, I wouldn't lose faith just yet. Sometimes
Maybe
all
I'll try
you need
these.
to do is
These
send
have
the
been
right
staring at me
man
for
to
weeks.
whisper the right words into the right ears.
You mean you
Wasabi
managed to
flavored
convince
green
someone?
peas.
Someone influential.
Not at all. I manage nothing.
How fun would
But
that be?
I have found someone who could pull a thorn out of our side
scared.
and get some influential people to join our cause.
God, they're gonna, I feel like
And
they're
who
gonna
is
fly
this
everywhere.
secret envoy of yours?
Help!
I'm still
I'm too
hoping
weak.
it works out and we walk
get
out of
this
here with a
open.
clear plan. But maybe you
I
were
can't
right.
get it.
It was probably not the best idea to gather
Oh my
all
God.
the lords under one roof.
Just made him
At other times, I would celebrate hearing you admit
Seriously?
a mistake, Margrave. But if
It's
I were
still
you,
closed.
I wouldn't lose faith just yet. Sometimes all you need to do is send the right man to whisper the right words into the right ears.
You mean you managed to
Got
convince
it.
someone? Someone influential?
Strong woman.
Not at all. I manage not.
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the successful conclusion of the negotiations.
Is this
I don't need
supposed
no
to be
man.
your secret weapon?
I
Like
have one by
I said,
choice.
miracles happen where you least
'Cause I
expect
like 'em.
them. Tell me, Godwin of the House of Odorin, what news do you bring us?
These
I
look
bring
like
nothing
boogers.
from the House of Odorin.
You want a booger?
But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bocek of Kunstad will support our cause.
Both of them. Good heavens, what did you promise them?
This is going to be a long story, and I could use a drink. So if you'll excuse me, my lords?
Barely spicy. Ooh, cinema!
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have
He doesn't
also
even know it
changed
yet.
my plans.
Oh
We
my God, I
shall
can eat my little
still
snack.
wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his
I
own
watched
accord.
movie.
But we will wait with an army at our backs.
And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
Actually,
The only thing made clear
Whoa.
was that each of us alone is weak and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
LOL! Good one. Sorry I got timed out. I read it. Funny.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the balbatim of all his subjects, not only the Christians. Our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslaus, and we stand with Lord
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Aww. Oh, he's sad. No. Oh, I'm so sorry, bud. I'm so sorry. Oh.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
I'm sharing with my cup of peace. My cup of piss? Green flavored peas. Sorry, Hans. Yeah, I know. Damn. Meanwhile, at Kuttenberg City Hall. Was he sad? So he just got married off like a schmuck and didn't even know about it. Why would he not be sad? All right, Henry's
After
back.
we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
This is King Sigismund. We hate him.
Sorry. We will put it to rights.
We hate
You've
him.
already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean?
That was very soy.
I hear the
schmack.
resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything.
Whoa,
the city's
bro.
Jewish community was and still is on Wenceslas' side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see?
Oh.
All you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share.
So wait
you could
a
at
minute.
least manage that, couldn't
So
you?
I'll know where
And if the
Eric
thought should
is
cross
going?
your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way,
I want to
forget
kill
about
Eric.
it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector?
You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants. Chicken shits. Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
I apologize, sire. I'll do everything in my power to...
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore placed the City Council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation
It's
of
like
the privileges
when your
granted
sibling is
to
getting
us
yelled
as a
at and you're
free
just sitting
mining
there like...
town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges,
I'm not involved
not
in that.
hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else.
Red? White?
The council is dismissed. You don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry.
Fuck.
And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes. Sire.
There's no
As you
way
wish.
the Baldy doesn't recognize me. No fucking
Between
way.
the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly. We have
This is
had
so
enough
awkward.
of false flattery.
Sire,
Baldy never met me.
rightfully so. These councils...
Yeah.
They need to be shown their place.
Hold on. Is he not the fucking guy from the first game that came to Skalitz? And... No, we have talked, bro. We have talked. Nah. He even interacted with the sword and everything. I think I might get confused because there are two bald men that are both evil in this game. And I think maybe that's what's happening. There are two bald evil guys. Very confusing. I have to pee. He only saw me from the castle walls of this. Okay. Okay, so it's not that bad then. Okay, goodbye! Goodbye! Hello, I'm back. I sat down here, put my headset on, was ready to get back, and then that clip of me holding up a glass with pink water came up. And I was like, damn, that looked good. So I had to get myself some. Now I'm back. Where was I?
You suffered their
Oh, right.
insolence for far too long.
Great.
And the same is true.
Good clip rotation.
We
That's
know.
good clips.
Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the King's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy,
The wine is on the
pour
table
us a
there.
monastic wine. Amongst other good beer. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries?
It came out? What are you talking about? Huh?
They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the master.
Right, I don't remember which tooth.
This rain brought to us. With a single word, he would have
What's
put
that?
the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish.
Why does that have so many views?
God
What
grant him
what
eternal
happened?
We won't need much more time. Will
His
arrest
teeth are
the
such
take
good
up
quality,
order.
man. Look at that. I just put them back in. No problem at all.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them?
Why is
We
this
know
being
only a
viewed so
few
many?
of them.
What clip is this? They were 94 months. I'm gonna meow 94 times. Meow, meow. That counts as extra. Did the burp community get hold of this or something? Are the burpers behind this? Alright. Must have been on burp Twitter or something.
But there's a fortress.
What? 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 Okay. Who sees that and is like, this belongs on LSF? Okay.
Standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, son.
It was funny? It's not
If only
LSF funny.
Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass. And
It's
relinquished
it's
that
not a
throne
clip I would
that
have
he
shown
has
to
no use
showcase
for anyway.
my talents,
The
but whatever.
nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order,
Oh,
they'll join
well.
you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
I would have much
First,
rather
they'd have
have
to be
me
willing
beating
to make
Junimo
peace,
Kart
at
and
least
doing
among
something cool of
themselves.
value instead of just
Yost does
burping on
everything he
LSF.
can
Are
to
you
sow
kidding me?
chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer
You
a
made
few
it be happy.
and
Shut
get a
up.
couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
No, these are my
You will
natural
follow
teeth.
in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
Damn, he's
But the
downing that
wine
wine.
is good here.
What?
To your health, Margaret.
He's thirsty.
And to your health too, boy.
Ah,
May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king. You did a good job, waiter. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
we're good?
First, We need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
Sure.
We're working on it.
I'm staying?
While the consul
I
was
think I'm
meeting,
staying.
Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Rabosh. Alderin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Oderlin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosh will be yours.
Sorry, I forgot to moderate.
After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No.
Yes, sir.
We shall have white. We have had enough of red.
Yes, sir.
Quickly. If Rabosh falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
If need be, we could use it to raise this
Look,
town
look, look.
hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend.
This
It's a
whole
wondrous tool, but we
session
can't
of
rely
this
on it
game
forever.
today has just been spying. I've just been spying on people. Listening in on various meetings.
Sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
Yeah.
It's a splendid
Very
idea,
Gossip Girl
but it
chapter.
won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
Yep.
To victory, sire.
To today's.
I'm not gonna say
and
no to
thus
him.
of the future.
He's crazy. Later that evening at Rabosh's fortress. Damn, so much jumping. Oh my god, first game music. La 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 do 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 do. Hey, my kind of people, am I right, you guys?
So what?
Igitur desidera parte. Prepare Bill.
Sneaking around because you don't
I'm gonna get sick.
About the girls? Or the
Trusty
piglet?
maiden in her pew, parish priest has quite a view, sweating
Hey,
at the
John.
old
A
town.
word with you, friend.
My god, I'm drunk.
You in need of something, my well-oiled friend? I'd like to drink a toast with you to our joint success.
Yeah.
As they say, all's well that ends well. So, to brighter tomorrows. Touching. Come now.
It's literally
What's become
Monday?
of your poetic soul? I never had one. Truly?
Monday, bro.
Little? Oh, maybe once. The older I get, the worse it is. Give me a few more years and I'll become a professional mourner. See now. I'll gladly drink to that with you. Only, there's nothing to drink. We've run dry. Fuck. I've got a tongue like a slice of weak old bread after all that gabbing. Well, get something wet for us then. His lordship is so unsteady on his legs, he can't make it as far as the keg. To hell with that keg slop. Your father surely has something better stored away. I had my eye on him all evening. He had pictures brought from somewhere for himself and his closest friends, and left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs.
What, nice beer?
Try and find one of those pictures for us, eh? I'm sure you can manage that. You can bet on it. I've got a nose for booze. I don't doubt it. Get sniffing quick.
Oh, this is like a horrible idea. Let's do it.
Didn't end up like that poor son of capture.
What is this, Vaseline?
How would you like a wine, Chevalier?
The art of winemaking has a long tradition in La Belle France.
Ah.
Recipes are passed on from father to son, and Each generation brings them to perfection. I myself was practically raised on wine.
Right.
How many I have tasted. Even the French royal court took note of my refined taste. The king himself had wine delivered for his table according to my advice.
Holy, he knows everyone. He knows the Pope, he knows the king, he saved the king, he knows 2 popes. My God.
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled out.
He's probably not even
Now,
a
if
lord.
you'd only known he had a real connoisseur here.
Best barrels? Mon ami, this wine would perhaps be suited to the infirmary, where it would suffice for cleaning wounds and easing pain. For that, the taste is of little consequence. Give me 100 nines in full.
What a snob. I keep losing rep with literally everyone I talk to. What am I doing wrong, bro? Godwin has no riz. Hey, Rabbi.
Do you get it, Father? Please.
Oh my God, Hans.
Call me Rabbi, Lord Capri.
Oh, whatever. Fuck it.
And you should not curse either.
See? You talk exactly the same as our holier-than-thous.
Oh, dear.
What is bothering you, young man? You should rejoice that you are to be married.
But I didn't ask for a wife. I wanted to prove that I was worthy of the name of my house. Earn a reputation. Travel the world. And maybe later, one day...
Then you might be dead, sir. Think about the future. You need
What's in the game? I can't tell if I should think
at least ask me. What if she's some ugly monster?
Then she will be a rich monster. And God willing, the children will take after you.
Anyway, I need more wine.
Not yet.
To wash down my pain.
Not yet.
Will you drink with me?
I shall not, son.
Poor Hans.
Intemperance is against God's commandments.
Ha! Told you. You're the same as our priests. But to your credit...
At least he is where I know where he is. When am I marrying Hans? At this rate, it doesn't look that good. Hey, Dry Devil.
Having a good time? It's a fucking bore. These old farts here have no idea what fun is.
Well, what are you missing? There's wine, food. Even a few females worth the sin.
Stop saying feeling.
I'd rather have a game of dice. Or a good punch-up.
I can do those. You wanna play?
Well, let's have a game then. But for what?
For a coin. What else?
Something else?
Playing for coins a bore. You got anything else?
A dare, maybe?
I might have something. But you'll have to bet at least 20 groschen against it.
And what might that be?
Let's keep it a surprise. You won't be sorry, though.
Okay.
What the hell?
Interesting.
It'll be fun at least.
You bet it will.
Pretty much. All right. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. 6, 6, 6. The number of the beast. I guess we'll just take that. Sorry, excuse me. I can't see the fucking dice. What?
Want to roll some dice?
I can't even see if he cheated.
How much will you wager?
Since it's yourself, I'll wager 20 groschen.
You fucking with me?
Now that's
He's
a
fucking
pile
with
of
me.
coin. Just enough for a warm beer and a cold wench. But whatever, I'll take it.
I couldn't even see what he was putting out. If this happens again, I was wanting to see what that thing was. Oh my god, this is so hard. Jesus. One. Oh my god. Doesn't really matter if I win, does it? Excuse me. What? Surely. How am I not dying? Great job, Dirt Birthday Barnes. Huh. Oh, sorry. He didn't cheat the first time? The hell? Huh. You might have pulled a fast one on me still. My bad, sorry. He busted! What the fuck? They didn't put something in my tea, man. It's laced. 2, 3. That's not a 4. 5. My god, it's like a memory game too. Four, 3, 3, 1, 6. Sorry. That sounded wet. Not yet! Shit is coming out of your ass! Not yet. Well, if Divvity's coming over later in May, you know. I'm doing this for her. Sorry. People shitface. That's a good amount. Where are the emoterators? Better late than never, Garden Marine. It's okay. No 2s, yeah. Sorry. No 3s on it. Ooh, 1, 2, 3 6s. That was really funny, actually, if we got that. Made myself laugh. Sorry. Laughed so hard I tooted. I'm the Count. Yeah, from Sesame Street. Get it? 1, 5. 2 6s. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Would that be acceptable? 1. No, I don't need the 5 of them. That's so annoying. It's alright. Oh no. Little luck? Little luck? What am I even hoping for here? Ugh. La 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 la. Surely it's not this.
You know that I am called the Count, because I really love to count.
What do I search for if I want the not Sesame Street version? I really don't want to input I love to fuck in my YouTube search bar. Ah, thank you.
You know that I am called the Count, because I really love to. Sometimes I sit and all day, but sometimes I get carried away. I slowly getting faster.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's very hard to stop. Hey, faster, faster. It is so exciting. I could forever.
Song. Oh, sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
I win. Oh, I win. Why did I throw again?
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's the song of the Count.
Really curious about what you had.
Sure. How much will you eat it?
How much?
I don't play for coin. Might end
Maybe I
up
can trigger it
starving.
again.
Well, you can stuff yourself enough here to last you a week. Suit yourself.
When I'm alone, I myself. I slowly getting faster. Once I start it's very hard to stop. Faster. It is so exciting. I could forever.
Great song.
Until I drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I love whatever the amount. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
This is literally me when I am Yakula.
Hey! Like you don't know the world of the lords.
Lords and ladies.
Hello.
You either ignore us or slander
I'm here
us.
for something. This guy.
How come you're still here, sir? Weren't you supposed to travel with Sir Hanush? Raise an army, prepare a wedding feast and all that?
All hail Yobst. He sorted things out here nicely. He got my money for a start, and that's more than I wanted to give him. But you know how it goes. Give them a finger.
I have to
I explained to the Margrave
wrap
that
my
I'm
lip
not
around
going
the teeth.
anywhere, and I sent my captain with him. He's still young and full of piss and vinegar. I'm too old and fond of my comfort.
Piss and vinegar?
Did you at least discuss with Hanush where the wedding will take place?
Nothing to discuss. The wedding will take place at our castle Littitz, of course.
Of course.
It's the pride of our family. We can fit in 3 times more people than here, and that still wouldn't be much.
It's raining.
But there are 2 castles in Rattay. I'd bet my right arm old Hanush will want to have the wedding there.
What? In Rattay? Well, I ought to look into that then.
But deal with him yourself, though. I won't be your gent's messenger anymore.
You tell him.
Have you ever thought about getting married again?
Oh dear.
It would make a lot of things easier for you.
And how should I interpret this question?
In the simplest terms, I'm offering you a business deal, without any ulterior motives. I am far too old for some sentimental courtship.
You're amusing. But you know my answer. I appreciate your friendship. But I'd rather run my own affairs.
I understand. Let's at least drink to your success.
And let's drink to the future.
I'm just finding a jug of wine. Right. Daddy's best wine. If only I could see, like, my gosh, not bad enough that the world is tilting. Can't fucking see. Why is there a horse?
Just me when I can run straight.
Ah, you're wrong. In a battle.
Is there a cellar somewhere? Ah, I do have a torch. Who would I ask to know where the good wine is? Hello? A female! Uh-oh.
Good evening, my esteemed lady.
Uh-oh.
I haven't yet had the opportunity to make your acquaintance.
Faster, faster.
I know who you are. Although
Oh,
Martin
yeah?
hardly spoke of you. From
My
what I
reputation
heard,
precedes
I
me.
could conjure up a pretty good picture.
Would you kindly introduce your two companions?
This is Lady Christina, second wife of Lord Binic of Norsteds. She's standing in for him here today.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Why? Shall we go somewhere more? He's insane.
How come your husband didn't come?
Because he's been rotting for nearly a year in the king's captivity.
I'm sorry
bummer.
to hear that, Mom. I pray that God shall return him to you soon.
I've been praying for it since the day I got word of his captivity. Perhaps worldly powers will come to our aid once the promised army turns up. One hopes.
One hopes.
What's your opinion of the outcome of today's assembly?
That it's about time. Although at the onset it looked like everyone here would carry on arguing like fishwives at the market. But in the end, it seems the agreement arrived at will bear fruit.
What I got to lose, right?
It's rather noisy here, Mom. Don't you think?
It is, a bit. But that's all part of celebrations, and today we have cause for celebration, don't we?
Wouldn't you prefer a little privacy? I'll gladly escort you.
Restrain your ardor. You're not the first to try and lure my girls somewhere out of my sight. If you want to amuse yourself with them, I insist on being present, or you may be on your way.
I mean...
But I had no wish to.
And while you're on your way, we're quite thirsty from all this constant chit-chat.
Do I look like a servant to you?
No, but surely you wouldn't leave these young ladies to suffer thirst. Be so kind and bring us another pitcher of wine.
I feel like we can fuck these young ladies. This sounds like a Godwin side quest, and I'm down to
I don't know
do
what's
it.
in those kegs, and I don't intend to try it out.
Godwin would never. I think you would actually. We need to distract this Matilda person. So we have more reasons to look for wine now. God, I can't see anything.
We're not talking about a horse, but a cock.
Huh? A cellar. Aha! Where's the good wine? Only I could see. That's a pear. Pour potion? You're kidding me. You poison them or something. This doesn't look like the fancy wine. That's probably... Rob my father's castle. That's interesting. This is not the expensive shit. Where's the expensive shit?
I spent half the day scrubbing that floor.
Sorry. Maybe Madeline knows.
Greetings. Can't it wait till morning?
Not really.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt. But are you busy?
What do you think? A fortress full of hungry mouths and half of them noble lords accustomed to all kinds of debauchery.
Where might I find the really good wine here?
Why? You don't like the stuff from the kegs?
It's not for me. One of the distinguished guests asked for it.
Aha. If you go down the cellar stairs, You'll see the pictures lined up on the table. It's Lord Odorin's best.
Really?
He's drunk plenty of it
I
himself.
thought it would be
today.
harder than that.
I haven't eaten so well
Oh,
in
are you?
a long time. Lord Odorin was fortunate in his choice of cook.
He didn't have to choose me. My old ma spent her whole life in this kitchen, and my grandmother before her. God rest them both.
Wait,
Did your grandmother have
you're
wheels?
Kvieta's daughter, Madlenka.
It's been a long time since anyone has called me by that name. I was afraid you'd forgotten me.
Aww. Why is this hard? I'll go for the medium because I don't want to disappoint her. What does it say?
You haven't changed at all.
But I have. And you've changed too. You left a haughty young pup, and now you return...
An
Be
old
nice.
dog.
Not at all. The years have been kind to you.
Can't be serious.
And how have you been all this time?
What? All he's
Did
doing
my
is
father
risen
give
up
you a
ladies
hard
at this
time?
party.
Not really. When he remarried and had another son, his mood improved quite a bit. I also got married. And soon I had my little Elishka running around under my feet in the kitchen. Young Sir Christopher used to come and play with her sometimes. He was always a very nice lad.
And your husband?
Kuba, he died when Elishka was just a baby. He got bitten by a dog.
So
and the
you're
wound festered.
saying there's a chance?
God grant him eternal life. Tell me more about Elishka.
She's a big girl now. She's a maid here for now, but I'm sure they'll find her a better job soon.
Well, aren't you worried about her? A young girl doesn't have it easy in life.
Even as a little girl, she used to beat up the boys in the village. I put up with all sorts of things without a peep, but not her.
Why don't we go somewhere together? Somewhere private. And
No fucking
reminisce
shot.
about the old days.
You really haven't changed at all. You ought go and have a drink and stop chasing girls. I mean, it's embarrassing at your age.
She right. She right. I was expecting her to say no, but we had to try it, didn't we? Alright, down in the cellar, the picture. So, you're telling me this is the good stuff? Take the red, take the white. Oh. I'm gonna take the red.
The red will be good, I hope.
Someone please answer! I can't, he didn't ask me. Oh, uh-oh.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rudolph. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you beat it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front.
Almost didn't get it.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac.
Uh-oh.
Wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to the celebration.
Please
you
don't
old
be
fox.
no. Ah, I'm scared. No. Uh-oh. Close the door. No, not again. No, not. I don't know.
Come on in, sir. There's
My
wine
Hans is
aplenty.
there. My Hans is in this castle. Is that Trotsky?
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Oh my fucking god. No!
Seize the rifles! Kill the rest!
I just released Hans from this! Oh my god, Zizka is there! No!
Shit!
You got that right. Oh,
Jesus! The surrounded Christopher! He can't make it on his own.
You can't be serious here.
Show what you're made of!
I'm just an old man! I don't have brute
Out of your
force!
mind, you bastard!
Come on! Let's see what you're made of!
Let him have it. What are those fancy moves?
I've got the power of God and anime at my side. I'm done.
Come and get another. Yeah, suck faces. Bad luck.
Is that forcing? Oh my god! Unlucky! I died. That literally looked like forcing, and he said bad luck. Oh my god, the devs put a forcing reference. Okay, that came on. I was not ready for the fight. Okay, I got this. Unlucky.
Jesus! They're surrounding Christopher. He can't make it on his own.
I kind of forgot I'm not,
Come on,
hands up. My god!
Knock him down.
Can't see anything either, but that's okay.
You got it!
Stand your ground!
Oh god, this guy's armored as hell.
Take that fucker! He's done for! My bones!
My bones? My little bone!
Try those balls down!
Oh my god. Jeez! Ah! Where is everyone? What? You're an armor you? I'm Godwin! I'm Godwin! He's a fucking priest with a sword! Oh man, it's so dark.
They're surrounding Christopher. He can't make it on his own.
I see Christopher.
Don't watch out! He's trying to
This guy. I like 2 attacks and I'm out of stamina. I just gotta be way more careful. You good? Oh, Jiska! Ah! I don't. Ah! What's happening? Horse head?
He's had it.
Yeah, Jiska's got this, man. I'll just support Jiska instead.
Go to hell!
Thank God they were here. Oh my God, could you imagine?
Horses out!
Stop! I'm a fucking priest. What's wrong with you? I'm just an old guy. Alright. What was that? Ah! I won? Surely. What was this? There's so much action and drama today. My God. Where's Hans? Who was that? Oh dear. What? Henry?
Quick.
How did he get here so fast?
Nice and slow.
Cheer up, lads. The cavalry's here. I forgot how to get off my horse. I got it.
Show you stuff.
No mercy!
There's my guy. That horse away.
True blood, yeah! He's nearly got me! Glory and carnage! Dodge! I feel quite hungry!
No mercy!
Where's my boyfriend?
You're mine! Victory or death!
Not just ugly, but ham-fisted as well.
Oh, There it is.
Help me with her! I'm bleeding!
Gun here, horse.
Woo!
That was a close shave.
Hey guys, I'm back by the way.
Fuck me. Do my eyes deceive me?
What happened to
Henry!
Trotsky?
Godwin.
They definitely
How
got a
did
couple
you
of people abducted.
Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Yeah.
Is everyone all right?
Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Odorin, Kunstad and Rutard. And
Where's
they took
Godwin?
Alder and Conrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Yobs long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but not everyone was so lucky.
Wait. Oh, that's Godwin. Right.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you, but von Bergov's people beat me here.
You knew he was coming.
Overheard it at the thing, didn't I?
Markvart bragged about it to Sigismund, and Sigismund promised to make
I
him
thought that
Lord
would be
of Ravos
later.
in return.
I didn't make the connection.
When
What
he
a
sees
dumb
what
bitch I
Von
am.
Bergheim did with it, he'll shit himself.
You find that funny? Do you like watching those foreigner dogs rampaging around and slaughtering innocents? Who else has to die before we do something about it?
Tell us about it.
It's got a point, you know.
We were neck deep in corpses before you bothered to turn up.
Well, not you.
Fuck you, Jan. I'd trade places with you in a heartbeat. Trust me.
We've lost a lot of allies. We'll have trouble finding new ones. They'll be afraid to even peep against Sigismund.
Well, are you surprised? Look around. Sigismund showed everyone what's coming for all who resist him.
Is there anything we can do?
Definitely not right now. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, get the hell out of here. Then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for Jobst and his army.
If I survive the journey... Oh, God's teeth. That stupid nag nearly broke me in half.
Guys, you'll never guess who just came into my room. Oh my god, it's the cat. I'm the cat. I'm the cat. Oh, you baby tired? She's baby tired. Hang. Wait. I got you. She's baby tired. Baby tired. Show her teeth. Look. She don't care. Okay, scared a little bit. Go.
The king announced one more thing at the council.
I didn't
he asked
actually
the
hiss.
councillors to ransack the Jewish
I did like
quarter.
a ish
That is,
sound.
he ordered it, more like.
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there. They could reveal a lot.
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs
I know
in
not
the
to
hall.
hiss at cats.
At least he's safe here.
They're our allies. We have to help them.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet and rush to save their poor Jews. Maybe Samuel will figure something out.
Elisaf, I'm telling you,
wanted to talk to you
Yabbe used her
anyway.
cat.
He's here too.
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as soon as possible. And tell Liechtenstein too.
Anyway, we've got work to do.
Nah, that's dog. That's more a
Godwin?
dog thing.
Give me a moment. I'll go and see Christopher first.
Dogs don't like when you do
Guard
that,
the
right?
walls until morning. If anyone shows up, I want to know about it. I'll be with Christopher.
Punishing them like this. God's punishment or
Oh, yeah. This honestly kind of feels like a nice place to round off. Oh my god, my beloved! Hi, babe.
Good to see you both. Alive.
Oh, come on. You know, I've walked out of much worse scrapes laughing.
They could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you, Henry, von Berkhoff could have caused a lot more harm.
Did he just give me money? What? What the heck?
Von Owlet surprised even Sigismund with that. You should have seen the look on the king's face when he told him.
Well, thank God we all survived.
Well, not all of us. They killed Lady Anna of Volstein and many other nobles.
No.
It was slaughter.
And they captured our closest and most influential allies. Without them, we can hardly get the burghers on our side. We're stuck.
Oh, shit.
We can't give up now. It would only show Sigismund that he has nothing to fear.
Exactly. This is a test and an opportunity to show that we stand by our allies.
Yeah.
Whatever the cost.
You're right. When I drink too much wine, I get overwhelmed with self-pity. Nevertheless, I have to admit it can't get much worse.
Actually, it might. And very soon. At Sigismund's council, an order was given to ransack the Jewish quarter.
God's wounds! We need to get back to the city and warn them.
I'm going with you.
Out of the question. Do you want to end up imprisoned again? You'll be more useful if you stay here and help Shishka. Henry, tell Samuel and the rabbi to get ready to travel. I'll try to get someone else to join.
Ah.
Jesus Christ.
This feels like a good place to stop for today. No? Kind of cooked. Bye, base.